we saw on A long as well, and here it is. The CTs to get their first round through defusing the bomb, and yeah, it was just a tough round for Validity to take, I feel like. And this is exactly the case. Georgi Gego is not going to be playing tonight. It is Wookie, our own guy Walter, standing in for him, and we're expecting great things from him, of course.
And the first round just went in so smoothly, you know.
Yeah.
Let's hope it continues.
Yeah, interesting buy from the CT side for MP9s and the Scout. The Scout is pretty good on DUST2, obviously. It's the fire rate makes it very good. Spammable weapon across mid. It looks like no contact to be found there. Validity wanting to move in towards B. All of their forces are gathered in there, and well, they're trying to line up utility as well. Not going with too much though. They only have a few flashes. They're gonna use it right away, and Health just sprays them down with the MP9. 3 kills for him. Walter finds an answer, but that's not gonna be enough. Clem finds the last 2, and even with an incendiary, so that was a massacre. And Validity, not off to a very good start here. They still can't make a buy happen, of course, and the CT is already on stolen weapons and an A1S as well. So. Already a little bit of an edge for them.
You know, at this point, I just wish I could hear what they're kind of communicating between.
Yeah, that's true. It's nice that in like top tier tournaments we are like getting to hear that more. I think in majors, of course, in blast tournaments we've seen that a lot, and the very nice mid to B round out from Validity actually, but Health manages to stand his ground, expects Wookie from the back as well, might even get a third there. Clem doing a good job. Health gets 4, and it's another clean round for the CTs. They did lose one player, but it's going downhill for Validity real fast. Of course, now it's going to be a proper gun round. They have the AWP out as well, interesting enough, and so it looks like. No, I think they are going to reinvest. Surely that MP9 won't stay in place. But it will actually. Big Sook will stay on the MP9. Well, early utility force Validity back, which means they are rerouting that attack over towards Catwalk. And short to A now. Nades raining in and incendiaries raining in. Validity stopped for the second time right in their tracks. Walter could find himself in an AWP duel top mid. Crumpson hits Pixuk right in the head. Good job there. 5 on 4 now. They could take the site with ease because it's not really under that heavy control. You know, we have Health on long pit as well, guarding from a potential flanker. Gets Wookie down too easily. That is the AWP out of play. It's once again 4 on 4, and looks like Validity a bit more surrounded that they want it to be. And Hawksons has to find the kill here. Yes, he does. Plays around the smoke very well. Is he going to peek out as well? No, he doesn't. Just scares the CTs back a little bit. And the car player follows up. And Nevet with the AWP. If they get him out of play as well, I'm sure this is going to be Validity's round. And this is surely it now. And the first goes for Validity. There was an effective A take.
For a moment there, I was actually not sure how this will turn out, but it turned out really good for Validity.
Yeah. Both still very rather equal in terms of economy right now. CT is suffering a bit more, but they do have a full buy right now, which is good for them. They buy a lot of kits. I noticed 3 at least, and probably that's what you need because DUST2 rotations can take a bite out, obviously, of the timer, and overall, you know, you'd rather just want to get that fast defuse out in time. Clem is slowing down potential apartments push, and well, he has the right idea in mind. They're gonna push once again from me to B, possibly no. Xbox Jump is also on the cars. The problem for me seems that these positions, cities hold, like Waroth, for example, on long, doesn't allow Validity's lurkers to come into play really, and it forces, you know, to play very linear. Usually just one way in and then guard rest of the map from that one position. It's going to be very hard. B-side I think he's gonna fall into that pocket right now. Hells is in a good position, maybe too much out in the open there, and Hawk sends him flying there. Warroth only one standing, and I'm guessing he's gonna save the rifle.
Definitely. I mean, in this case, what else should we do?
Yeah, absolutely. Validity. It's gonna be a flawless round for them. In that case, unless Warroth does spray down Kazin, maybe finds another find, but no, that's not the case. Keep up, does a good job finishing Warroth off, and Validity pulling themselves back into the game now. 2-3 looking at it from their perspective, and that force is actually the CT is down to an eco. Deagle is out. A 5.7 is out. PT50 is out. We're going to see the whole range of pistols being used here, and no utility except 2 flashes. So this should definitely be the round Validity needs to take to get their own momentum up right now. Oh, aggressive push from the CTs onto mid, and obviously that's kind of what you want on DUST2.
You just saw what happened exactly, and it's exactly how it goes. If they did not go in so quickly and traded each other, then they just get killed.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
very patient play from Validity as well. You know, they waited them out and kind of expected a push. Sometimes I don't know what would you favor in this situation. Would you rather like stack a site or just go for the push and search for the kills with the pistols?
Exactly, but in this case, it actually looked like they were 3 going in, but not sure if they want to push.
Yeah, yeah.
Or just like.
Yeah, they kind of lost their bearings like once they made their way up ramp, and they already like met so much resistance from Validity there that couldn't really do much. And now the A1Ss are fully out once again. Of course, the economy is pretty bad. They can't rebuy if they happen to lose this round. So they definitely don't want to lose that lead now on the CT side. Kazin probably faking that utility into B. That bomb is being brought over. And looking like a very classic split right now from Validity. One player checking on Catwalk. That nade is gonna fly in and does quite a bit of damage actually to Varroth. And he dodges the second one. Just narrowly escaping from it. It's clear that Validity now wants to take that map control. You know, we saw that usually these individual players around the map from the CTs happen to make the difference, especially you know, these once Validity started making these pushes from top mid to B, just gaining that mid control, it was very easy to continue on from there. And it looks like they want to do that now as well, being careful, seeing if anybody could rotate maybe from mid later on into spawn. Oh, it's gonna go down now. One player still standing, but Hawksons gets the trade. Pixit goes down. It's a 4-on-4 attack now, and they need to be deadly on the aim right now. Varroth taken out of play as well. 4-on-3. Wookie spraying wildly through the smoke, but doesn't connect with any of them. Oh, nice one way over the top, actually. I think he has the advantage there. Nevet goes down, and the bomb is being planted right now. CT is looking very out of this round. Another trade, but Clem probably going to be saving. Well, he attempts to, at least. Tries to get an exit kill, possibly. And Kazin just drops into his view. Might even get Hawksons if he's lucky with it, but doesn't find the head. And that's the 4th for Validity.
I actually had an idea, yeah, that they won't let him keep that. Save that.
Yeah, better not, you know, force them back onto that pistol play. And no, actually a scout is being brought out. Well, we haven't really seen it yet. I feel like the scout wasn't really effective. Maybe it was just misplayed because Validity didn't play mid so much when it was out. Right now it is absolutely being positioned there. Ooh, maybe could find some activity with it actually, and does hamper Crumpson a little bit. The spam continues. Walter. Whoa. has to receive 2 players. Nice bait and switch there as well, but no. Gets 1 down, and second is sure to follow, but that comes from Kazin's rifle. And Nevet goes down as well. That B site might be the key here. No, actually the bomb is all the way back. But that doesn't really matter because only one CT standing, and Validity can play their own game right now.
But they might start to feel too sure about them, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes. Still a minute to go.
Well, Vareth, they're still trying to find something with the 5.7 good accurate weapon that it is as well. He picks up the scout actually. Well, option to maybe do something. If they cross doors, it could be something as well. There's one smoke for Validity to use, and they're gonna use it on doors, so I don't think Vareth has a chance to get anything from here.
Yep, looks like this round's just gonna end like that.
Yeah, it's a very slow end to this round. And Validity, that's gonna be the... Oh, Vareth actually spotted
Oh.
Kazin and gets him down. Well, Kazin was already half HP as well, so that shot did.
That's what you get when you want to go for that kill, you know.
Yeah, a bit too active on the position, Kazin, but still 2-on-1, and Vareth definitely won't challenge for that defeat. So it's gonna be 5th round for Validity. They pulled themselves back very well. And I think we can...
There you
Whoa,
go,
whoa,
there
whoa,
you
whoa,
go.
whoa, whoa, I just missed something. I wanted to take a look at the scoreboard.
Assistant.
And, well, yeah,
Yeah.
what was that now? Yeah, back. Okay, well, I think we can look at the scoreboard now. Health is leading it with 9 kills for the CTs. It's more balanced from Validity, 8 kills on both Hawksons and Kazin. And good job from Vareth there, obviously, to still post-plant get these kills with the scout. Just hamper the arsenal of Validity just a little bit, you know. And that's very, very important going forward as well. A good thing, of course, for the CTs now is their loss bonus is at maximum, and they can probably rebuy as well if they do lose some valuable weapons there. Validity. Whoa! Looking at it from Health's perspective, it's quite scary right now, but that smoke is just gonna probably indicate that they're gonna be pulling over the forces to some other place. CTs do have majority of the defenders on B side though, and the rotation might take time. If Validity are quick on their feet on towards A, they could get a big upper hand there.
Well, they basically are in long now, and they have to make a move.
Yeah, Walter left alone there in apartments to just test them a little bit, fake them out. Now it's in middle. Ooh. Walter has already pulled over, and he doesn't get dinked, I think, at least from that duel, and does get Nevet out of play, which is nice. Now that limits the possibilities for the CTs. Pixuk, oh, is in a good position, gets the player above the molly, and might even get Hawksons. Yes, he does. This is all falling apart now for Validity. 3 players still standing. Kazin finds the answer. He is flashed right now. Oh, is it going to be a boost coming in? Kazin expects it. There's going to be a second coming in. And still not challenging Kazin. Just says, bring me all your players, I'll take care of everything. Ramson nicely positioned towards pit side and gets the last player as well. Validity a bit more surely in the lead now.
Well, in the beginning they were already stacking the B, so...
Yeah, it was looking a bit like topsy-turvy from the CT side. Once the sniper was taken away as well. Well, that buy is just raising my eyebrows.
Triple scouts.
Triple scout setup. Are they gonna push with these? Yeah, one is very actively up actually towards mid. One more is on mid, and one is on B site. Well, health get taken out. It's mostly just the scouts now. And honestly, it might be good on the A side defense. There is, they have to fend off against the AWP though in the hands of Crumpson. That might be a bit of an issue for them right now. Oh, there is a lurk.
If they do it together, that might happen. But they...
There's a lurk coming in from Clem as well. It might be too slow. Wookie finds Pixuk. Has to get the second one as well. Retreats. Molly thrown in, so can't cut back, but That's by Nevet eventually. 5 on 2 now. There's no option once again for the CTs. Vareth on the 5-7. Probably not even going to be the last man here. It's going to be taken out, but very good spam from Vareth actually. Manages to get Keep Up out of play. Wookie with the trade. Clem is still on the scout, but he's just going to be saving. Okay, he won't be saving his life on B side. I'm sorry, Hawkson's just with the heat sensor there. Now we're gonna see finally the upgraded scout on the CTs. Do you think scout is like really a good buy if you're on a weak economy and you can't force out an op?
Yeah, but only if you know how to use it.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like a lot of people don't utilize it well during moving, especially.
Yeah, you think you
Crumpson,
can...
whoa! I'm guessing you didn't expect Varroth to be pushed up so far onto barrels, but here is Clem, might get 2, and oh no, the bomb is directly in the possession of the CTs now. That was an unexpected turnaround. 2 on 3, and CTs have pretty good map control right now as well. Crumpson has to pull back, and there goes Wookie as well. Well, that's an awkward situation. Crumpson's just going to be locked out. They have more smokes as well, just to lock him out of apartments.
Yeah, right now it's like you might want to save it, but their economy is kind of okay still, except for Walter.
Yeah, that's true. You know, they have auctions on 14k, and that's still pretty massive, honestly, to have such a treasury on your side. But they have won so many consecutive rounds. You know, it kind of makes sense.
Exactly, but now is the question who's gonna win. The lurk is not going for.
Yeah, they don't seem to have an idea where he is, it seems. They're pushing T-spawn as well. I'm guessing they don't want to risk it as well. They know the AWP is still in play.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, and Crumpson is going for it. Very bold from him. Actually, first shots of health fired into the pillar there, but Crumpson missed his opportunity as well. So it's they're still gonna lose the AWP in the end, and CTs get the round. But they could rebuy it, but no, they're going out full rifle, just full gunpowder there.
I would say that this is a really good beginning for Validity on this side.
Oh yeah,
7 against 4 right now.
definitely. I mean, considering the new DUST2 as well, which is considered more CT-sided now, but I feel like CTs aren't using that for their full value. Or, you know, they haven't really made these aggressive pushes. So we saw like one during that mixed pistol round. Well, they went up ramp, which actually you see much more in pro play, even with guns out, and it does work most of the time because the T's don't have a very long time period to jump down suicide and to get into these mid positions. Usually they're gonna cut away to left or right, you know, from spawn, and that allows to open up the map for the CTs. Crumpson could find Varroth there, wasn't positioning his crosshair exact, but still gets Varroth down. 4 on 3, A side should be taken. Nevet is in the hiding. Ooh, a good shot from Nevet, has to avoid the Molotov as well. And backup is arriving already. Kazin tries to strike the heads. There's one at the back, they know it. Clem tries to fire these shots through the smoke, not connecting. Kazin picks it and Keep Up coming from behind. That was finally a good flank from Validity. 8-4, and get that bomb planted as well to improve their finances even more.
Yeah, well, the finances on the CT side don't look that good.
Yeah, once again with the mixed pistol, we're gonna see what. Yeah, no, it's again
Yeah,
with the
scout.
scout out. It's again with the scout out. Honestly, for that money that Pixel has available, I'd rather take a rifle, but it seems like they don't want to trust it. They want that long range ability. They're gonna position it on B. Honestly, if you go back plat, it might work out, but he's not going there with it. He's going very up close. It's a very odd position with the scout.
I would also not go there.
I'm sorry, that's Clem. No, Pixuk is... where's Pixuk exactly?
No, he's watching long.
Ah, yeah, he's watching long. Never mind. Yeah, I was confusing him with Clem there, and oh, Wookie does a good job. Vareth was pushing slowly up, and that could have been a nasty surprise there. Hawkson's very clean as well. Clem gets taken out. It's just a scout standing now. He's gonna have to stand his ground against 4 players. Does Nick keep up down to 29 HP, but Wookie's already here, and Wookie's been performing pretty well so far. (9-4). We're moving into the final rounds of the first half now. Getting a
I'm starting to wonder if this is a T-sided map.
yeah.
We'll see how this goes.
It is doing a good job, and honestly, if you get that buffer up, which they need to here, it's nice to see Casey in that. Flash could have worked against them as well, honestly, but looks like CTs didn't want to get that early control. Varus peeking out of the smoke, too bad of a peek there. Kazin fires through, Pixut might go down, actually finds one, but Kazin is relentless, pushes through, gets Pixut down. There's an AWP in place, he needs to be careful, because he might lose his life there. No, the shot misses, Kazin continues on, he gets the third, and well, this is just A side opening up very easily for Validity. So welcoming there. Hawkson's very deadly through the smoke, gets health as well, just a notice before the new refreshed smoke set in. Clem might get the car play as he does. Hawkson's is being dropped, he's against 2. Well, he had his opportunities there actually. Could have gotten 1 more, but no, that's not the case. Validity now 10-4 in the lead. And they absolutely got that T half of themselves.
Oh, MPs in the play, and
yeah, forcing out in the.
They're gonna rush.
Yeah, they need to force out in the last round, obviously, and yeah, I'm guessing as well. Are they gonna rush there? Maybe too long. No, one of these MP9s is going into long, but this pretty classic split right now, honestly. Considering the economy, I'm sorry, considering the current state of equipment, might not be the best idea, but looks like they might meet Validity first in tunnels anyways. And oh, Clem goes looking for trouble here actually, and he thinks that the corners are clean, or does he? This is a very interesting situation here. Nobody's making a move.
Everyone's just waiting until the other guy does.
Yeah, Clem does make himself known there with the jumps, but looks like they have a go now. Ad8 Crump, so no, he could be in trouble here. And it was a good start of spray for Clem, but Nevad finds the trade. And still the B site is very clean for Validity, because the only player that was Clem moved away from it. Validity having it. Oh, that spray coming in. Wookie can't really couldn't really exit the tunnels there. It looks like that defense is being set up now. The smokes are plenty, and so are the Molotovs. So Vareth is going to be pushing. Well, the rifles are in play. Obviously, the CTs can challenge for it. Why not? Hells is doing a very good job from window. He's not being noticed at all. Hawksons and Keep Up are still fighting. Hawksons still unnoticed around the smoke, but no, the car player gets taken out as well. That is going to be a defuse, isn't it? Kazin comes in, but he's going to be mauled by Hells there.
Well played.
Yeah.
They got it back by defusing the bomb.
Quickfire round on the retake. And well, still Validity 10-5 in the lead. Nothing too crazy, but still a comfortable bolster.
Let's hope they don't feel too comfortable, you know.
Yeah. What do you think has been like the best individual performance so far?
Honestly, it's hard to tell, because it feels like it's such a maybe between I don't even know. I feel like I noticed more Validity X players since I'm
that's true.
rooting for them, you know.
What biased here, yeah.
But at the same time, it looks like also on the CT side there are some players.
Yeah.
But this Vareth guy is like I'm not saying he's like the best player or anything. I'm just feeling like he's left alone by often.
Yeah, Vareth
trying
and
to
Vareth and
something
Hells have
like-
had a lot of like influence later into the rounds when they are like last man standing as well. Sometimes Vareth doing a good job, you know, with the pistol rounds, still delaying plants, and hampering Validity's buy as well. I don't remember who was it who got the scout kills. Starting to forget now.
Yeah, I cannot remember. Was it the Clem or
I think it was
or...
I think it was Vareth himself. So yeah. Well, Validity on the CT side now. No upgraded pistols in sight. Minimal utility from both sides. Flashes and the terrorists are going with some extra smokes as well. Maybe a long hit looking to happen as they are moving in, and maybe two cutting in from short, possibly. No, they're actually pulling back. Expected to see someone early, but no. Only Hawkson's holding long as well. It could be a bit of a problem here. He hasn't come into contact, but they understand what's going on now. Rotates over, but he's forced to drop
He's
down
doing
because
over the A side.
yeah, there's too many players though. Hawkins decides to back off for now. And they're gonna be that's clever move from Validity. They're gonna be right stepping on their heels and moving up behind them. I think of course the terrorists are expecting it now. Hawkins has a good idea in mind, but Nevet is a bit to the left, and they continue on. The smokes are delaying them quite a bit there, and now their vision is clear, and the kills are coming in as well. Clem and Vareth doing a good job hampering the CTs as well. Crumpson keep on moving in. Hells gets another kill. Oh, Crumpson gets dinked as well and finished. Keep up by himself, and no, he gets double teamed there by Vareth and Pixuk, and the T's get their pistol round.
That was so intense. I just have no comment at all.
Yeah.
But for a moment, I thought, why would you give away the side at least get one kill? You know.
Yeah.
Leave
An
them
interesting
forward.
second round buy we're seeing here. The terrorists going with 4 Mac-10s and a rifle. And CT's going with very nice mix. Actually 2 scouts as well. Scouts is the new meta weapon, I guess. Now this scout could do something, keep up. Well, he does tag Pixuk. That's all what he was good for there. But still, K's in and keep up gets Nevet down. And these scouts are working wonders in Validity's hands. Still, looks like the T's have made it their way onto site. Crumpson was trying to blend in with the backdrop there, but didn't work out too well. Wookie coming from behind gets claimed down. It's a 3-on-2, but the site is pretty well covered by the terrorists right now. Obviously, there's plenty of time to move in still. Hawkson's spamming wildly with the deal, and these bullets just evaporating in that smoke. Walter moves in. He's gonna be the hero, isn't he? No, Varus is ready. He sprays them all down. Is that really it? No, Hawksons is still standing. Hawksons still spamming with the deagle. Actually connects a few shots, I think, and might finish off Varus, but that's all he can do in that situation. Hells is still gonna be standing and winning that round for the terrorists. Well, it starts, yeah.
What I want to say is that I haven't seen FAMAS in this game yet, but it's like it's not their favorite weapon.
Yeah, it looks like the MP9's more favorites from both sides. Validity going with a mixed eco here. PT50's Deagle and an MP9. Not the best, but looks like they're trying to get aggression on long, all lined up behind that smoke. Actually a good idea, but Hells opens it up. They are flashed, but they keep on spraying Nevet, and Hells getting all the kills. Keep up still. Keep up falls, and well.
But they went in hot, and
yeah, you take these risks and they don't pay off every time. This was one of these times.
I think this is the moment where Validity is thinking that it's going bad, so they need to do a good strat now.
Yeah, I feel like you need to like change things up a little bit. Of course, it's gonna be like the first proper gun round here. Actually, Clem on the stolen MP9. I think it was kept on like a SMG on the other side as well during a gun round. So maybe he's just very comfortable on these. Validity has to do a good job defending that B side because it looks like that utility is raining in and it's gonna be that take now or never. But that was a good flash actually onto Pixuk, and Hawksons gets 2, might even get more because he's still standing there and swings out, gets another one, switches to the pistol, maybe gets even a 4th there. Crumpson keeping an eye on tunnels as well. Health is being dropped and Crumpson provides the finishing touch there. Validity is back in the game now.
So you previously were asking me which one is the good player, like what I think is standing out. I think Hawksons is one of them.
Yeah, Hawksons is being very clean. Kazin, together with Kazin, they're obviously leading the kills leaderboard for Validity. I feel like Wookiee's presence has been very good as well. For a stand-in right now, he's doing a good job usually. Usually what he did on T side as well, some lyrics where he managed to shuffle the cards. Warning shots fired by Hawksons there, Nevet not being too scared by it, and oh, takes a lot of damage actually, and bad gamble from Nevet there. And the T's will be moving over Xbox to short, possibly, and yeah, the flashes are going over. The bomb is all the way back, however, they want to get that side control early, and Crumpson wasn't ready for the first player to push out, but still wins the duel. Extended fight with the USP, but gets Fixik down. Keep Up provides the second kill, and now looks like T's are in bigger trouble. Health still playing a peekaboo game with Crumpson there. And K's in 3-on-3, and suddenly once again that A site, you know, it's really hard to lock down a CT. Once you lose, you know, one flank balance, you lose control either short or long. And well, Nevet did a very good job there, but it's gonna come down to a one-on-one. Nevet may be in a less favorable position, honestly. Keep Up throws a nade in there as well, but the plant position is pretty good for Keep Up. Tries to fake him out, and Nevet is gonna play for time. Oh, this is a nervous ending to that round. Keep Up is going for it. He can't find the bomb himself, and he's gonna be sprayed down, isn't he? He gets the defuse! Oh, Validity 12-8. Incredible job from Keep Up there.
Insane, yeah.
Yeah, I missed the position of the bomb for a second, you know, tapping around in the smoke, but just made it in time. Well, the game is paused, so I'm guessing a timeout has been called. I'm wondering from which side, though. It could be from terrorists very easily, as well, they've been suffering these sudden defeats in the first half as well, as we saw. And once Validity got that momentum up, it was very hard to stop them. You know, they got like I believe 8 rounds in a row, so it was definitely tough dealing with them. They fell into eco hell themselves. And right now they are very likely to be on the receiving end once again, because their money is not looking very good. They're going with a Mac 10, and most utility, you know, on 2 players. If these 2 players fall, it's going to be even harder. They are at the back right now. Pixik going to be the entry, and well, surprisingly, the mid area of the map is incredibly clean, but that was just a mirage. That was just a trap. Keep Up is ready to get Pixuk down. Nevet once again with the duels. And this time defeats Hawksons. Last time he was the loser in that fight. Senses that there's one more player there, and that is absolutely the case, as Keep Up's nade follows him and bites him at the back. Kazin gets claimed down, very good kill. And that, you know, puts that map control into Validity's drawer right now, held still with with his magical senses gets Walter down right behind him. And yeah, this is looking to be an A take.
And Crimson is not knowing anything about it.
It looks like they don't want to move yet. They don't have a clear idea, and the sad thing is Crimson is in a very bad position as well. You can't really challenge from long there. Even if you have an AWP, you know, it's very unlikely it can make an impact, because once you know they're gonna cover the positions, they're gonna check pit to see if there is anybody in there. And he actually gets to reposition freely, and that is surprising considering there are 3 terrorists standing. Good flash as well. And, ooh, keep up takes a lot of damage. Crimson with a very clean shot. Vareth fights on. Crimson switches to the rifle. Crimson, oh, he drops way too easily there, and Vareth seals the round for the terrorists. Unfortunate ending once again for Validity. They were pretty close to a retake, and surprisingly, Crimson was allowed to take that space and long,
And still didn't end up well.
yeah. Health is absolutely running well. 26 kills right now from what, 21 rounds. This is impressive. Neves opens up against Keep Up. This is not good, but this is actually one of the first times we're seeing like all across top sniper kill. And there is 3 in a row. And what's going on? No, 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 no. Oh. Nevet with a 4 and even was pretty close to an 8th, but Vareth didn't allow that to happen. It's like Validity went for that eco push again. IQ
Yeah.
push, like, yeah, like,
You know, in those moments, I would see that maybe they would be waiting on them and getting a weapon, but instead they decided to end it quickly.
yeah, you know, just get the money as fast as possible, get ready for the next round. Oh, flashed! But health still is so deadly, it doesn't matter if it's flashed or not, he continues on running rampant. Kazin finally shuts him down, but at the cost of 2 teammates losing their lives. Hawkson's good pick onto Pixel there. B site is under Validity's control now. That was only the lurker though, because that bomb is still over towards A. And they might hit long any second now. Even Validity is pulling their players back from it, surprisingly.
I would put at least one person on the side.
Yeah, they're being pretty confident right now. Probably expecting a short push, seeing what they are checking there. And moving into apartments. Oh no, this is a completely misplay right now from Validity's side. Luckily, the terrorists are being very cautious themselves. They do have a lot of utility. Oh, and the timing, Vareth missed Kazin. Kazin jumps up. Does he spot Vareth? No way, he's creeping behind him, isn't he? Oh, it was a bit too far for the knife, but yeah, just really unlucky for Vareth though. He checked that angle several times, but just couldn't spot Kazin. Keep up. Nice. Long over the distance. Gets Nevet down. And only the Opera standing now. Clem already took a bit of damage. He has to find cover soon. And decides to focus on short stairs rather. But he's gonna die quickly.
You know, for a moment there, when Validity was putting all their eggs on B side, I thought this is not gonna end well. But that timing for Vareth was
yeah, it
what
was
they
just...
needed.
Oh, it's the classic CSGO moments, yeah. Kazin hit so well as well, and just until the last second managed to follow him, get the kill, and opened up the opportunity for Validity to strike that ace site clean. Now once again a clean gun round pretty much. And terrorists looking to go with a pretty standard take what they've been doing so far. Validity showing not much resistance. Crimson actually nice spray. Gets Nevet and Pixik both down to, well, takes a good chunk out of both health and Vareth. Oh, sees Keep up just be hopping around there. Not a good position you want to be in as a CT, but luckily now Vareth can finish the kill there. And interesting guerrilla warfare around the smokes right now. T's, I can't really directly advance onto the site, and Validity is still pressuring them, but no, Crimson was in the hiding, makes himself known too early. Clem very very clean on the trigger. Keep up going down. Wookie only one man standing. And, well, the question is he going to challenge for it with his AK there? Probably. Good thing is he's full HP, others really aren't, and he gets the first, still unscathed, full HP, and closest contact might be Pixuk there, already is very low on HP, and Wookie's just going to defuse that. Is he going to? Is he going to? Is he gonna? No, he was just like half a second away.
Coming in.
Yeah, just a half a second away. Very unfortunate there. I think that's going to be a timeout called from Validity's side now. They can't fully reinvest in this round either. So some things need to be talked through a little bit here.
Well, what we saw is that the T side went all the way long, and that they have done that several rounds, I think, already.
Yeah, and the A long takes, you know, most of the time they have been successful, and
exactly, and they fall back. So Validity needs to kind of figure out what to do with this.
yeah, yeah.
But I guess they are kind of scared that the next time it might be a take on B.
Yeah, of course, you still need to keep tabs open on both sides, and Validity this time going for full man run onto long. This is actually an opportunity to maybe get some kills, and they are getting 2. This is very good. They are getting 3. They are getting 4. No, sorry, only 3 there. I was getting ahead of myself looking at the kill feed, but well, still, Validity somehow 3 on 2, and they managed to steal the weapons, and Hawkson sends Clem flying as well. Suddenly 2 on 1 situation. Nevet running into B site, smoking doors off and trying to get that bomb down as soon as possible, as he has no other bits of utility to back him. Interesting decision from Validity. Both are coming in from tunnel side, and look at where Nevet is going.
He has no idea what's coming.
Yeah, I think he's repositioned now. Kind of understand what's going on. He's nicely positioned, close to the door, and oh, no way if he wins this one. Yeah, Hawksons probably can't win this. Nevet is very well positioning around the door just to play around angles and gets the second kill as well. Well played by Nevet, really. And maybe an escapes with his life there, if it does. (13-12), Validity is still in the lead, and obviously these gaps are minimal, and we are getting closer and closer to the end of the match as well. I'm gonna see another long A take, seems like it. This is their bread and butter.
With one lurker, right now going for the tunnel. Lower.
Yeah, but this time very patient. Looks like they are expecting maybe Validity players on pit or something. Pixuk more positioned to find someone pushing up long, or maybe to get down a car player, but this isn't the case either. Only one player on site, that being Wookie, and Crumpston finds the opening kill. Is very important. Vareth taken out of play. One of these rifles is being dropped, and the lurker lost as well. This is a pretty big blow for the terrorists. Looks like Hells will be moved over, and I think they are considering possibilities to bring the bomb over to B. Yeah, that was a fake. They are gonna move over towards B sites. Validity, can they read this through? Looks like not. And yeah, keep up is gonna be the key in tunnels. If that's gonna be the case right now, it's gonna be playing around stairs a little bit. Health, of course, is an excellent entry. We've seen that so far, but keep up was in the better position. And Cleaner on the trigger gets Nevet as well, gets Clem, and that finishes it up with a triple. Nicely done from Keep Up, and that puts Validity 2 rounds in the lead and 2 rounds left to finish this game off. Excellent chance to also put them onto match point now, because Well, looking at the buy from the terrorists, it's nothing too scary, nothing daunting. They have Deagles, they have a Tech 9, they have very low utility, and this is really the round you have to win as a CT. You can't afford to even lose players in this situation. DUST2, of course, it's hard to cut the losses because there are a lot of split players, but this is very well done by Kazin and Wookie. Nicely lined them all up and taken out Pixuk last man standing, and he's out in the open pretty much, just as another kill onto Kazin's tally. 15 to 12, and Validity are inching very close to get that first victory in the ESEA Open Season 42.
Let's not jinx it, please. Let's just watch what's gonna happen.
Well, the T's are still forcing out everything they can, and that everything is just some extra Tech 9s, an AK, and a Scout, which they haven't really found any luck with. In the first half as well, I feel like these Scout buys were rather silly. Like you said, you could have seen more of a mass plays, could have seen maybe more SMGs, but surprisingly, they opted for it, and it didn't really bring them these early kills they wanted to. Hawkson's open is up against Nevat, meaning once again Lurker is being found, and the T's are funneled into, you know, a linear strat. Okay, listening close as a terrorist is dancing close to the long doors. As health with Deagle. Wookie pretty much focused on him with the cursor, looking as if he has X-ray himself. Incredibly slow round. You can see the dust waves running around in DUST2. Terrorists obviously have to make something happen here now, but Kazin shuts the first one down. Pixuk wants to push mid himself. Health actually gets Wookie out of play, and I didn't even get to see what happened there. Crumpson gets health, and I feel like my order director is playing against me right now. Keep up gets Pixuk and gets the second one as well. This is it, 16 to 12, and Validity have won their first ESEA game of the season. Hopefully not the last, and plenty more to come. Everybody who's watching this right now, stay with us. We're gonna have an interview with Walter aka Wookie very soon as well.
Yeah, very soon.
Oh, okay. Well, I could have invited you at least, but yeah, here you are already. Well, what are your first takes about the game?
I think team-wise and strat-wise, we were on the point. We were reading them. What's happening? They surprised like one or twice on CT side. They were like stacking a little bit more B because we're making a lot of pressure there. But
Yeah.
I found a lot free picks.
Yeah.
I was a lurker, so I hope
Yeah.
I did my job.
Yeah, I did a very good job, I feel like. And,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I aim-wise, like, it's completely different, like, to face it games. You need to get used to officials. Like, my aim was not on point, but I still managed to get the kills. So
yeah.
it's just you have to outsmart the enemy. That's all.
Yeah.
How would you rate the comms during the game?
The comms are great actually. Like, I think everyone was on the level. We were keeping the hype at really good. We lost like few in their rounds. They got a good comeback on T side. But like, we were not scared at all. Like, we knew that this is our game. We have the initiative. We just have to close it up. As you can see that we had really good setups. Sometimes we just lost some duels. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I wanted to say something, but I completely forgot now. What's the current team's readiness on DUST2? I think your team never really liked DUST2. Of course, with the new roster, I have no idea what's the current state.
It's hard to tell me because I was just standing here for the 1K. Most of the time I was just doing the production and I don't like go on the pracs and I don't watch what they're doing behind the scenes.
I see.
But for me, like today I like went early on the server. They showed me all the smokes I need to know. If you saw, there was like this lyric smoke on B,
Yeah, yeah.
which was showed me by Sasha, and it pretty much gave me my first kill on the game. And I thought, damn, that was easy kill. So yeah, I try to always make sure that all my utility is properly spent, not too early, not too late. Try to keep guessing the enemy. What are we about to do? So I think I did my job correctly on the T side. I choked a little bit more on CT side. I couldn't get any kills, but after we started to get economy rolling, we were fine.
Oh, yeah. Catherine, anything you want to add?
No, I think from my side that's it.
Okay.
I just wanted to congratulate you. Maybe Walter's like, congrats on your win.
Oh,
Really
thank you.
happy, really happy to have been part of this and actually seeing how you won. So, yeah, congrats.
Maybe you were our blessing, you know?
Yeah.
You
Maybe,
need to come
who knows?
casting more.
Yeah, and Kazin's fans, if you're here, and this is our observer. You know, you can scrutinize him right now.
Okay.
He wasn't
How did you
observing
like my
today.
4K?
He wasn't observing today. This is my Go TV audit director, which was screwing me over quite a bit actually today.
Okay. Chat, please cut it out that 4K I did, okay? I'll post it on Twitter. Thank you. I was like, I knew that they're coming on short. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna peek them first and start spraying. I'm praying. worked out great. That was a key round.
I think we need to do a shout out for Sasha.
Yeah, Sasha, he was insane on the practice before the match. Like he was firing. I told him if you fire the same as you're doing right now on prac, then it's an easy W, and that's exactly what he did. So I'm happy that he's starting to show up on official matches, and Aaron on the team is doing a great job. I'm really proud of the guys and being part of this project.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, where are we gonna see Validity Y again?
Oh no, I think it was a failed project because I found everything from my pocket, and running two teams at the same time is pretty hard.
Yeah,
Like I think next time if I'm gonna run the second team, it's probably gonna be like an academy team, but first we have to get with the first team some higher levels. So if we get to at least intermediate and main, I'll start to think about it.
would
But
you? Yeah,
everything is unset in the stone.
would you
Everything
want
is
to like make a career in esports then?
as a
Anything,
player or as a
as a
manager.
player, as a manager, as an observer. I don't know.
I mean, I love this game so much, and I think I've been in this manager role, and I created this team like 1.5 years ago already. So
Yeah,
it will be 2 years in December.
dinosaurs and
started it.
ESEA open, considering how many teams followed.
Yeah, I started it as just to play with friends, but then I decided, okay, I'm just gonna become a manager because I had to work a lot. And
Okay.
then I started to get more serious. I wanted the website. I decided, okay, it's gonna be cool if I can create a merch
Yeah, yeah.
and help players. And I have learned a lot. There's so many players I have
Still
met.
waiting on my merch.
Sure.
I'm also
I'm like a G2, you know. I'm like a G2 Carlos, you know. You have to buy it.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
free, no free giveaways, motherfuckers. Yeah. I mean, working with the early esport teams, you have to be super patient. I think that's the key, and you need to find the right people with the right mindset to work, and not to jump out of the ship when it's not even in the midway, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
So I would say that's one of the key things, that you have to be patient and really really determined, dedicated.
Maybe also a little bit lucky, to find the right people like
Yeah.
Ryan here, the great caster.
Yeah. Thank
No,
you, Ryan, for casting.
seriously,
Yeah,
Ryan, you're
thank
doing a
you.
really good job.
Yeah, but thank you, Catherine, as well. I
No,
think for the
I was
first
just
time, that
listening.
was very good.
Mm, yeah, I was
Damn.
kind of not sure, like in which part I should say something, and when it actually came to the part
Yeah,
where
well,
I
that
should
comes
actually
with
say
time.
something,
Yeah.
it felt like, okay, this is the most boring part. They're like thinking what they're gonna buy, and yeah, that's about it. But I would still say that you're doing a really great job. You could even just solo cast, as you kind of said you could, and yeah, I was just here to, observe and maybe say a few things in the mid, but I was kind of really entertained by the game, so I was really like not sure if I will be ready to say anything at the point when it comes when I have to say something. But yeah, it was really fun to watch.
Yeah. Well, here was Catherine. Here she's our social media manager. If any team is being offended on Twitter by our posts, then we are very
I'm
we
doing
are
the
very
Twitter.
proud of here. Ah, you are
I
running
am.
it.
Yeah,
No, no,
I'm running the Twitter.
no, I'm not running any
I mean, I
social
expected
media.
this. Yeah.
No worries, no worries. Walter is doing the job, and I just step in sometimes. That's about it.
All right.
Well,
Well,
still, thank you for that.
yeah. I think we're gonna be wrapping things up still as well. I think we have more games coming up soon. SEL is
Yeah, we have.
starting
I can tell you when is the next match. Actually, it's on.
23rd, I think.
Yeah, on Tuesday.
You see?
Next
Yeah.
Tuesday.
I'm a
SCL season.
I'm a walking timetable. You see. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, Walter, and
Yeah.
we're gonna be going as well. Thank you everybody for watching who stayed here, and yeah, we can see you guys soon.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.